Ubizo Lungibize engalweni Ngiyokhalela bani nayi iphimbo lami liphindaphinde entabeni Ngithi inyawo zami ngibeleze kulomhlaba nemsini Ngifunana noxolo engalweni Kukhalisa maye emzini kamkhulu umkhondolo usekhaya
Sawubona to you, sawubona to yours, from one great spirit to another. Igama lami uThulani Malevu. Welcome to Ubizo. Today we touch a sacred riddle, a question whispered by ancestors, debated in secret lodges, buried in colonial archives, and now rising in the consciousness of the children of the sun. Why is every nation in Alkebulan named, except for this one? This southern altar bears no indigenous name, no Azania, no Mzansi Malevu, no Abantu Republic, no Kingdom of Kemet reborn, only South Africa, a directional label, not a spiritual identity, only a placeholder, not a throne. This is not error, this is intention. It is intention because every powerful thing is concealed. The ark was hidden. Sacred names are hidden. Initiates are hidden. Prophecies lie in riddles. So too, a sacred land remains unnamed until the people awaken. Look at the records. Ethiopia was once Abyssinia. Zimbabwe was Rhodesia. Ghana was the Gold Coast. They erased names to erase memory. They restored names to restore dignity. Yet here, the name remains suspended. Why? Well, it is because this land was too powerful to restore casually. Some say that this is the southern mount of Zion, that this is Ophir, the land of ancient gold, that this is the navel of the earth's Kundalini, that this is the prophetic Canaan, the covenant ground. What is the first sign, though, of a sacred land? It's simple. The world fights over it. The Boer, the Brits, the empire builders, the missionaries, the mining syndicates, all converged here like vultures circling a divine inheritance. Not because of diamonds, not because of gold, and most definitely not because of land, but because of frequency. What is chosen is contested. Look at the scripture through Alkebulan eyes, not colonial eyes. Out of Africa I call my son. His feet will stand on the southern mount in the last days. The gold of Ophir will return. Ethiopia shall stretch forth her hands unto God. The stone the builders rejected shall become the cornerstone. Where is the southernmost ancient cradle of humankind? Here. Where is the world's oldest DNA lineage? Here, among the Nguni, the Khoi, the San. Where is humanity's oldest worship site? Here, Betterfontein, Ngwenya, Todilo, Libombo, Mapungubwe. Where does the earth's energy line, the dragon lay, anchor in the south? Here. Where is the world's deepest gold? Right here. Where does prophecy say the last final spiritual awakening begins? In the south. They erased not just the name, but they erased the revelation. Because if they called it by its true name, the people will awaken too soon. Naming is activation. Naming is invocation. Naming is sovereignty. They knew if the children of this soil remember who they are, their empires collapse. So they sealed the identity with geography, not divinity. Not a nation, a direction. Not a people, a coordinate. Colonial strategy was never only political, it was spiritual containment. But the name is stirring though. Memory is returning and the land is calling its children by dreams, visions and synchronicities. Everywhere, people feel it. A trembling in the spirit, a shaking in institutions, a calling in the bones. The land is not a country. This land is not a country. It is a sanctuary, a prophecy, a womb. Some call it Azania, some call it the Kingdom South, some call it Canaan, some say Zulu, not as in the tribe, but as a cosmic title, Izulu, the heavens. Whatever the future name, know this. This land will name itself when the people remember themselves and who they are. It is no coincidence. The greatest prophets arose here. The fiercest warriors arose here. The strongest spiritual lineages concentrate here. The world's attention returns here. Consciousness erupts here. Awakening is not random. The custodians are rising. The guardians are remembering. The throne is vibrating again. To the sons and daughters of the soil, you are not lost, you were hidden. You are not forgotten, you were preserved. Until next time, okuhle, umusa, kanye nokukhanya ekuphileni kwakho.